Alright, so we're going to go ahead and review the full Lorne Armstrong predator catch. So I'm going to hit play.
Hey, I'm glad you could come. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. How was the drive?
Terrible.
Really? How come?
Oh, she was alright.
Oh. Well, look, we got you some new chairs. You have to sit down.
Yeah, is it down?
Yeah, you got to try out those chairs,
It's a
Lauren.
massager chair.
God.
Oh my God.
Look, oh my God.
Oh my
Flip the
God.
switches.
Which one is it?
Did she just call him
You can
Jeff?
use the one that tells you there's one for your butt.
I think she just called him Jeff by accident. I don't know if that's true. Let me back it up. Okay, let's see.
Massager chair. It
God,
vibrates
look at
when
that.
you press the buttons.
Look, oh my God.
Yeah, flip the switches.
Or maybe she just said Jeff.
You
Yeah.
can use either one that tells you there's one for your butt, there's one for your lower back, and there's one for your upper back.
I just felt my butt.
That's my butt.
Thing.
You can pretty much tell the difference when you press the button.
Holy, yep, that's my
That
butt.
feels so
That's
good.
my butt.
I thought you had blonde hair.
What an
I loved
idiot.
it. I dyed it by myself.
I think it's pretty.
Thank you.
And that's the other thing about this whole catch is that the decoy photos look absolutely nothing like this girl here. I would have known right away when I walked in that, yeah, that's not the girl that was in the photographs, because they don't even look anything alike. And Lorne is so dumb that he's just, you know, he's not thinking with the right head right now, if you know what I mean. So, but I don't want to compare myself to Lorne because I would never put myself in this situation. So anyway, I'm gonna shut up and we're gonna keep going here because this is content history. Like, this video will be pondered upon probably for hundreds of years to come. Hopefully, I mean, he'll be legendary. It'll be his legacy that he is a predator. So let's get back to it.
It's very pretty.
Where's
Oh
the
my
pizza?
God.
I was waiting to eat because I thought you were bringing some.
I don't want to bring you any pizza.
Well, weren't you going to bring me something?
Well, yes, I was. And I did.
Did you bring condoms?
Yes, I did.
Where are they?
Out in the truck.
Out in the white
What
truck.
are they going to do in the truck if we're in here?
Well, yell at me, why don't you? I haven't had a kiss yet.
Now this part is what really is kind of bizarre. I mean, he's basically begging her for a kiss, which in the chat he basically said that they were gonna be having sex the second that he walked in the door. So, well, that hasn't happened yet, Lorne. So you ain't that lucky. So let's go ahead and move right on. And plus, women, you know, I mean, they're not into that kind of stuff. So, actually, I shouldn't say woman. I should say child, because she's supposed to be 13. So let's keep going. Let's see what this piece of shit, may I say, who is Lorne Armstrong, created the Church of Cod, and a whole community of awesome people that make videos about this, and it's so interesting and it's so fun to watch. So anyway, let's keep going. Sorry if the production on this isn't the greatest. I'm just kind of holding a phone here, but it works. So
Okay. Well, then what did you want to do?
Well, I want to kiss first.
And then what?
Can I have a kiss first?
Well,
nope.
let's talk first. Let's got here.
Would you like me to go out and truck and get my stuff?
No, it's all right.
No? You don't want your thing right now? Present I gave you?
Well, what is it?
Well, I can't tell you. That wouldn't be much of a present if I told you.
Well, you can go get it in a little bit or something, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Are you nervous?
A little bit.
A little bit, not as bad as you thought you would be.
Not as bad, but I still am kind of nervous. I'd rather, like, talk a little bit first and then, like, so I'm more comfortable, you know?
That's like cool.
That's like
Okay. I'm really
Cool.
glad.
I like seeing you in person.
Yeah, I like seeing you too.
Good.
So,
This is getting hot. How come?
oh, because press the red button. It's like
Oh.
here too.
You gonna have a seat too?
I like to sit on the other chairs.
Do you?
Yeah.
Okay. So I have to pause it right there because he sees out of the corner of his eye that there's a gentleman he's walking in the room from the basement, right? And I think Lorne is probably thinking, oh shit, this is the girl's father. Oh no. What am I gonna say? Well, I'll just say we're hanging out, and maybe I can lie about my age and what not, and just be like, well, not a whole lot, right? So let's see. He's kind of got a confused look on his face now because he can see in the corner. You can see a man coming up the stairs. So let's go ahead and this is the greatest part of the video. This is like I said, film history in the making.
Hi, sir.
How are you?
All right, how are you doing?
What's happening?
Not too much.
Not too much. You a Boston fan?
Yeah, actually, I don't even watch baseball.
No, but it's a Boston Cap.
It's a Boston Cap, yeah.
Yeah. So what are you up to tonight?
Not a whole lot.
Not a whole lot.
No.
Well,
Well, I'll tell you, for the last several days, you've been up to a lot. You're a pretty prolific chatter there.
yes, he is.
Want to explain yourself?
No, he don't.
Not really. I never really was gonna do anything.
He wasn't
You weren't
gonna.
really going to do it.
No,
No.
absolutely not.
So you brought condoms. What else did you bring?
I brought her a bracelet.
A bracelet. And
At
her,
least he's being honest.
and she is how old?
It's supposed to be 13.
Supposed to be 13. And how old are you?
37
37. You have kids?
today.
Today.
No, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I got nieces though.
Nieces.
Yeah.
That's the other thing that I think is kind of funny is he kind of threw in the 37 today. And I'm surprised Chris didn't sort of jump on that opportunity to throw it in his face that, it's his 37th birthday. And for the rest of his life, every time he has a birthday, he's going to remember that. He's going to remember this. So, anyhow. That's, as a Lorneographer, you got to spread this word. And even though I'm not in my studio right now doing this professionally because I'm too lazy, this seems to be working with my phone. So, it's quicker that way.
World of.
Yeah, you talk about your nieces in the chat here. And you talk about how you like to spoil the nieces and how you would like to spoil this 13-year-old girl like you spoil your nieces.
Yeah.
Is this the way you spoil young women?
No.
No.
Now, what's your name?
This is what I was afraid of.
What were you afraid of?
Stupid move.
What were you afraid of?
Just because she was a nice girl and
She was a nice girl. You still haven't told me your name, though.
Lorne
Lorne what?
Armstrong
Armstrong. Where do you live, Lorne?
in Nashville now.
Nashville. What do you do in Nashville?
Actually, I work at a construction company.
Drive a lull.
I just started last week. Building a gym for a church.
A gym for a church. Is that a good job?
Yeah.
Now, besides all this chat here, and we'll go through that in a minute, you also sent a whole bunch of pictures. Now, why would you think that's appropriate?
It's not.
It's not.
It's not.
He turns it upside
Those are
down.
all your pictures, right?
He turns it upside down like it's. You ever see those interrogations where they have a murder suspect and the guy's denying it, and then that second they bust out the pictures of the murdered person, usually the suspect breaks down crying because they have to relive the scene of what they just did. And, well, same thing's happening for Lorne right now, right? But that's what you get when you're a pedophile.
Is that all you do in your spare time?
No.
This is thick as a
You ever get in
telephone.
trouble like this before?
I've never done this before.
You've never done it before. Have you ever met anybody in person who you first met online in the chat room?
No.
This is the first time. So
Yeah.
what made you, all of a sudden, for the first time, get online, chat up a 13-year-old girl, and drive up from Nashville to meet her for sex? Lauren,
Lorne.
you send her naked photos, you have an explicit conversation, and you bring condoms. What does that add up to?
Not good.
No.
Well, yell at me, why don't you? By the way, his computer was hacked by Dateline.
At first, you seem like the Good Samaritan, the protector. Don't tell me your last name. Don't ever tell anyone from the internet your last name, okay?
Okay.
Okay, why? Because there are some real weirdos on here sometimes, and they might try to go looking for you. So don't ever tell them your last name, your address, your phone number, the town you live in, or the school you go to. You're one of those weirdos.
Haha. Yes, you are.
I mean, was that some kind of a ruse to gain her trust?
It was.
No, it wasn't.
It wasn't. So how did it go from, hey, be careful, don't give anybody your last name, to, hi, here's some naked pictures of myself and I'm coming over with condoms?
Yeah, it's...
No.
You don't know. Well, you must know something. I mean, help me to understand this.
I don't know why.
You don't know.
What do you mean you don't
You don't
know?
know why you did it. Well, I think I know why you did it. You did it because you wanted to have sex with a 13-year-old girl.
Yep.
I don't think that.
You know, what?
I don't think that was it.
You don't think it was it? Well, why don't you help me out? Why don't you tell me what it was?
Yeah. Lauren, enlighten us.
So I wasted 5 years of my life on the internet talking to girls that I can
Again with the trust.
my trust, and she seemed like somebody I could trust.
I would never
trust.
trust
So when you say
Lauren.
you spent 5 years on the internet, what, getting taken advantage of by women? In what way?
In every way.
In every way.
Instance.
I was over in Washington State. That's when I started going on the internet.
When you lived in Washington State, you started going on the internet, and what happened?
I met a girl, and she said her name was Amanda James, and she told me that.
And this is what really bothers me about the whole online dating thing, especially back then. I don't know if they had like online dating apps quite yet. But like, you know, Lauren went to like, he went to the karaoke bar all the time, right? Like, in Nashville. You're telling me that you couldn't meet somebody at a bar, like, that was also into country music and sort of like doing the same type of things that Lauren likes to do, like going out drinking and you know, smoking cigarettes and just having a grand old time. I mean, he could have met somebody at some point. I mean, come on, man. It's fucking Nashville. How many people are down there? A lot of people. And, you know, I'm sure he could gain trust from somebody from a bar. And I don't mean like a bar whore either. I'm just talking, he could have met somebody, you know. But I think maybe that his standards are just way too high or something, maybe. Or he just doesn't know how to talk to women in real life. Because, in my opinion, I would much rather meet a girl or a significant other in a, like, for example, like a public place, like a bar or somewhere. I'd rather do that than the internet, just because then you're able to speak to the person, And usually I'm the kind of guy, I can tell whether or not I'm going to like somebody within the first 5 minutes of talking to somebody. So, and unfortunately online, you can't really do that. Maybe on a dating site, I don't get into that though. It's just, I don't have the time and it's just stupid. And I'm not a virgin either. And I've had girlfriends. I had a long-term girlfriend, about 8 years. Anyway, I'm rambling on, so we're going to go ahead and get back to good old Christopher.
Her daughter was her niece, and she was watching her niece. Well, she was actually had custody of her niece.
And then?
And then?
3 years later, I moved back to Maine just to be close to her because she lived in Pennsylvania. I didn't date anyone. I didn't see anyone because of her.
All right, so what happened?
I got back to Maine and I was talking to her on the phone, and she, my sister wanted to say hi to her. And my sister had been on the internet for a couple of years, and she was able to read people pretty good.
And what happened?
And she got on the phone with her, and she, after she got off the phone, she was only on the phone with her for about 2 minutes, and she got off the phone with her and told me that she wasn't real.
She wasn't real.
She told me she was lying to me, and she'd been lying to me all along.
Did you ever meet this woman? Did you send her money?
Sent her money, yeah, sent her all kinds of Dale Earnhardt things.
Dale Earnhardt things.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. things. She was Dale.
The race car driver.
Yeah.
And so because you got taken advantage by a couple of women on the internet, you thought it was okay to take advantage of a 13-year-old girl on the internet.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did. Don't lie.
I'm very happy that you talked to me before talking to anyone else, though. This way, you'll be safe.
That's what I meant, too. I don't know how...
You don't know how what?
I don't know how I lead to this.
Well, here,
Well,
let me take you down.
yeah.
the road. This is how it went. So you started with this, and then it goes to... So this is as thick as a telephone.
He's still...
Chat.
Oh my god,
You started chatting with her when? Last month?
this is what really pisses me off about Lorne. Like right now, I truly believe he's more pissed off about the fact that Kayla isn't real and that he was lied to, right? Just like Dustin McFriedrich said, he goes, I just don't like being lied to. I don't like being lied to, that's all. They didn't say I was going to jail. I mean, I only got dozens and dozens of child porn DVDs, you know. But no, Lorne is almost like he I've never heard him apologize. I've heard him do nothing but deny, shed blame on other people, and just ask the great Babsby, because she is the king right now. King, excuse me. She's a female. I'm sorry, Babsby. She is the queen, in my opinion, of the Lorneography. Like, she does an amazing job on the chat log readings. I can listen to her do those all day just because she comments on them, and they're extremely hilarious. And I was listening to one of her videos at work the other day, and this girl I work with was like, what? And it was one of her live streams where she was playing phone calls. And this girl I worked with was like, what the hell are you listening to? So I had to explain the whole entire scenario of Lorne Armstrong, and well, let's just say that kind of sucked. It was funny, but I had to explain to her, and she didn't quite understand. Anyway, back to it.
You've been chatting with this young woman for a month. And so it starts with you being the protective older brother type. And we flip through dozens and dozens of pages here. And ultimately, it builds into a very sexually explicit conversation, right? I wish I were sticking it in you right now.
Ooh. And I know I already did this part, but I wanted to do the whole thing.
You tell her to delete her archives after we stop talking again, okay? Why did you want her to delete her archives?
Why not?
Help me out.
Come on, Lauren.
I
You didn't want to get in trouble.
I didn't want her to get in trouble by her parents.
Yeah, that you didn't want them to find out how ugly you are and how much of a pervert, pedophile you are.
I mean, this goes on and on.
On and on. That should be published by like Simon and Schuster.
Do you
Just-
think naughty thoughts about me before you go to sleep? You talk about getting married to her. Getting married, she's 13. Huh?
Age is only a number, Chris. Come on.
Whoa, what do you mean she's 18?
I met when she was 18.
Well, you were going to marry her when she turned 18.
Right.
But you're just going to have sex with her from the ages of 13 to 18.
Right.
Are you excited about me or my penis?
That's what I meant.
Did you bring anything else with you tonight?
Not a whole lot.
Like what?
Like anything?
No,
No Mike's
Food,
Hard Lemonade?
alcohol,
no.
so just the bracelet and the condoms. Nothing else.
What do you think should happen to you? Look at that binder clip.
What do you think ought to happen?
Damn.
Oh, here's a good one.
Here we go.
Is Miss Vagina thinking about Mr. Penis?
What did she think?
What is she thinking?
Alright. Alright, Chris. Look at that. Chat log. Unreal.
What do you think ought to happen to you? Help me out.
Come on.
I think I should go to counseling to get off the internet.
You should go to counseling and get off the internet.
Yep.
Did you ever say to yourself, hey man, I got a problem here?
No, because I never thought I did.
You never thought you did.
Oh my god.
Does this incident make you think that
He
perhaps you
never
have a problem?
thought he had a problem. That's crazy. That's crazy talk right
What are you
there.
gonna do about it?
I'm gonna
I can do something I can't do that.
I'm gonna go home
Go on.
and beat off now.
Well, do you ever watch television much?
No.
You ever watch a program called Dateline NBC?
Just Lassie. Right?
Something I gotta tell you.
Or no, Little House on the Prairie, that's
I'm
what he
listening
watches.
to Dateline NBC. We're doing a story on
Oh.
this.
God.
Now you're free to walk out of this house right now. But if there's anything else you want to say, now would be the time to say it.
It'd be the time to say it, Lauren. Cause you're fucked now. You're gonna be incarcerated. Look at Chris, he's like, wow, what a shell of a man that guy is.
Sheriff's office, down! Get down! On the ground!
Yeah.
Put your hands on your back!
So that's it, folks. That is the whole one. And now that I've done the whole entire the catch video of Lorne Armstrong, I'm gonna have to move on to something else. But I just wanted to post this. I'm sorry if the camera's moving around a lot. I'm doing this shit handheld. I should have like put it on something so it would have been more stable, but anyway, you get the picture. I at least got a close up of Lorne Armstrong's head, his disgusting, ugly, pedophilic head. So anyway, in the words of Lorne Armstrong and the Great Babsby, bye. Bye, honeys.